As you can see, my frizzy hair is pink, and that's what I decided to make a video about because I have no idea what I'm doing with my channel or account or anything. I really am just like going into this for fun because I've been watching more YouTube lately and I just have enjoyed it so much, and for the longest time I've wanted to do videos, and I don't know, I don't think I want a channel that's all makeup or all hair or all, just one thing. I like animals, I like makeup, sometimes I like talking about hair or just anything. So right now my channel is not one thing, so honestly I'm just gonna see where it goes. This was kind of just something that I wanted to do today, and I'm gonna see how I feel about it. That's just it. So that's my kind of little intro to this. I don't know that much about hair. I'm not a hairstylist. The video that I did, I was doing my hair myself with Manic Panic. I know how to take care of my hair, and I do, just so you know, I do go to a stylist to get my hair done. So unfortunately, a lot of people ask me how I do my hair, and I don't actually do my own hair anymore. So the main reason that I'm even doing this, that I'm sitting down doing this, is because over the weekend I went to a makeup show, and it was crazy, because it was in a bigger city. I don't really live in a big city, so I was meeting a lot more people, and since it was a makeup show, we were all kind of comfortable with each other because you're around people who are interested in the same thing as you. So I had people coming up to me all weekend being like, how do you get your hair to stay that way? Disclaimer, I got it done 2 weeks ago, so in my mind it's still fresher. So one lady was like, please let me know how you are maintaining the pink. Mine is not lasting. I did tell her I get it done, so that's kind of what this video is going to be about. Now, from what I understand, now I think we're switching over to Matrix because that's what she told me, that they would no longer be using, I think it's City Beats from Redken, because sometimes I say Color Beats, but City Beats. And I want to say it's magenta and ballerina or something, but again, she mixes the color and told me that this time she put a little bit of red in it. I was a huge fan of that also. So as far as what she does, that's what it is. Now, how my hair is done is, you can see when she first did my hair, she said, oh my god, just by looking at you I would not think you had this much hair, but you do. I was just like, sorry, that's why I'm not doing it myself anymore. My bathtub used to be red and pink and all this different stuff and staining from when I used to do my own hair. So also I am naturally a dirty blonde, so not cool toned, a little bit more warm tone. I was so embarrassed the first time that I had my hair done, my roots were grown out, and the girl was just like, your hair looks almost gray. I'm like, shut up, I know, I just have such a weird color. And so she's got to redo my roots, and then she kind of does a clarifying I think she does a clarifying shampoo on it to kind of get the rest of the color out, and then she mixes the color, lets it sit on there for 40 minutes. From what I understand, no unnatural colors like blue, green, pink, purple, and all that, they're all a semi or a demi-permanent. So people are always like, does it wash out? Yes, it does, but it doesn't wash out after one wash, which leads me to my next point. So basically we leave it on for 40 minutes, but you could leave it on, when I used to do my own, I would leave it on forever, as long as I could, but really 40 minutes is plenty of time. And then she washes it out, blows it dry, styles it, and we're done. It takes roughly 3 hours, I would say. Putting the color on takes the longest just because I have such thick hair. And that's where I start to lose people, is they're kind of like, oh my god, you do that because I do it every 5 weeks, by the way. Oh, before I get into that, I do it every 5 weeks because it starts a really vibrant magenta, stays that way for about 2 weeks. We're getting into the third, so it's not as vibrant. And then the last 2 weeks, it's a very pastel pink. So yes, it washes out, but not right away. So when I tell people, I had a girl come up to me the other day and she's like, how do you do that? And I was like, I have it done. And I just saw her face drop. She was like, oh, well, how much is that? Her hair color was a little bit darker than mine. I would say more on the brown side, a chestnut brown. But let me tell you, having someone else do it is so worth it. I feel like my hair, again, I need it cut and it's frizzy, but aside from that, my hair's not breaking. Like, I can pull on it and the pieces don't fall out. I've had so many more people compliment me on it when I've been getting it done versus when I used to do it myself. People still liked it when I used to do my hair by myself, but it just is, there's no comparison. You can't compare it at all. It's so much better having someone else professionally do it versus me do it. It's so much better having her do it. But I understand that a lot of people, it's just like, well, I just wanted to play around with my hair, so like, you know, I'm not gonna go do that. I totally understand that. That's why I did my own hair for a while, because I wasn't bleaching it or anything. I was just putting the color on. But I took a break from the color because honestly, it wasn't lasting me as long as I wanted it to. I got to the point where one time, the time last year before I started getting it professionally done, it lasted me 2 weeks, and I was so mad because honestly, you guys, I was paying the same amount to buy all of the color. I needed like 4 bottles, and I was at the time using the amplified stuff from Hot Topic, Manic Panic. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but it honestly isn't cheap. And then you're doing it yourself. You don't have the luxury of someone else like taking care of your hair, all of that stuff. So that's kind of like a little disclaimer, is the harder part is done kind of for me. But I definitely recommend seeing a stylist. Now, I will say, if you need a correction or if your hair is really dark, 2 things are gonna happen. It's gonna take longer and your hair will become more damaged. So luckily I have a little bit of the upper hand. I have dirty blonde hair, so we are bleaching it, but we bleach it to a cool tone blonde. It is not at all platinum or even like white. So that is the downside of it. You know, you have to take into account your own hair type and everything like that, or if you've previously done color, which mine at first was a correction and I couldn't believe like the difference. So there is also that. Okay, so I'm just gonna be honest with you guys and say this is the first part of maintenance, because a lot of people don't want to hear it, but I'm gonna say it. I cannot wash my hair every day. The color would fade so much faster, and also my hair doesn't need to be washed every day. Before even getting it colored, if I'm washing my hair every day, it is gonna dry out. It's just not good for my hair. I never washed it every day to begin with, but especially with color, I want it to last longer. And personally, I'm not walking around with you know, dirty hair. I don't feel like it's dirty, so I wash it once or twice a week. So I would say depends. Like if I go outside and I'm sweaty like I was today, then, you know, I wash my hair. But I wash it roughly every 3 to 4 days. Some people can't handle that. They're like, whoa, what? And that's just the truth of it. Like, it does wash out after a certain amount of time. So that's just, I just gotta go ahead and say that. So if that's not something that you can do, I don't know. I've heard people who like use splat. It basically stains their hair and it stays. But for what I'm doing, it's fine. It's been working for me. I don't feel like I have dirty hair. You know, I still shower, put my hair up, and it's in a shower cap. So I do shower more than once a week. I shower every other day, but I am not washing my hair every day. So, you know, maybe there are some people with colored hair who can wash their hair every day. I can't, and I don't want to, so I don't. Here's the thing, you can see that this is a pastel. This one's called Make Me Pastel Conditioner. So that doesn't keep my hair hot pink or magenta or like whatever color. It just makes sure that the pink stays pink. And what I mean by that is, if I were to use that on my hair with just the blonde, after it's clarified and bleached, it would make my hair pastel. But while my hair is this color, it just makes sure that when I'm washing it, I'm not losing a ton of color, but it doesn't make it hot pink. That's just what I like to do. Now, what some people do is they put the actual color of what they're using and they put that in their conditioner, their shampoo. You can do that, but to me, it just made a mess and I didn't like it, and I just like doing that because it's pastel. You know, the last couple times I tried to do it because people were like, well, you can just put your color in your conditioner or your shampoo. I didn't like it. I just prefer having the Brite Organics because it just keeps it pinker, and it doesn't make it this bright pink because it's pastel, but I honestly like that. I don't want to keep putting color into my hair. I prefer to just have the actual color be put in every 5 weeks, and that's how I feel. That is an option if you wanted to do that, and then people kind of just let it sit for 5 minutes. Now this one doesn't necessarily have anything to do with maintaining color, but it does have to do with maintaining just a little bit of moisture in my hair. So I use the hydrosource mask from Matrix, and you can't see it, but I refuse to hold it up to the camera because I'm just gonna link it below, so just believe me that that's what it is. So that's a mask that you can use as a conditioner. I do it depends. It's not something I'm as consistent with as I really should be. Like there might be 1 month where I do the mask and let it sit for like a hot 20 minutes, and that's the day before I get my hair colored. Or I'm good about it and I do it once a week, but it's like, you know, if I did it once a week, then I would pretty much be doing it every time I wash my hair. I don't feel like that's necessary. So you can do it once a month, use it as your conditioner, or you can do it every time you wash your hair, whatever you want to do. I'm just like to let the moisture sit when I know I'm about to get my hair colored, because then I feel better about it. I'm not a hairstylist, I just know what I've been doing, and then when I go get my hair done, I'm like, this is what I've been doing. She's like, good, hair's still healthy, you know. So when I'm done washing my hair, I try to rinse with cool water and not really hot water, because I love to shower with hot water, so I try to give it like a quick rinse with cool water. And also, going back to how I don't wash my hair every day, every other day I usually do a dry shampoo. So I really like the Amika dry shampoo, but I'll either do that if my hair is getting a little bit oilier faster just from it being hot outside. I might do it every other day. It makes my hair definitely feel less dirty, and I usually try to do it mostly in the roots. Some people spray it all over, but I feel like up here is, you know, where you're oily. And I really don't shampoo all of my hair either. I make sure I'm washing my scalp, and then I'm conditioning all over, mostly making sure I'm conditioning the ends. I think that's pretty much it. I had a blast this weekend at the makeup show, and I was so happy. I couldn't believe that people liked my hair so much, but I don't live somewhere where there's a lot of people, so going out to a city, I was just like so happy that people were so nice. Like it was cool. So that's why I wanted to do this video, because I get a lot of questions. Like I said, this is how my hair is. That's how I treat it. That's what I've been doing. I've had, you know, success with getting it to last, but that is another reason why I do it every 5 weeks. Plus my roots like aren't as outgrown. I did it 4 weeks once. I just didn't feel like I wanted to feel like get my hair done when my roots are really bothering me, and at 4 weeks it wasn't. At 5 weeks I was like, I really need my hair done. So thank you for, if anybody's watching this, for being patient, because I know with my Manic Panic video last year, that was like, I just wanted to see how it was gonna go. And feel free to leave in the comments that you hate me or you love this picture of a ferret. That is not my ferret. I got this from my boyfriend's mom, and I think it's really cute. So anyways, you guys, thank you for watching the video if you did. Hopefully I will see you next week.